All right, the federal government has been busy this week. Well, they've been busy this whole year. But from the Supreme Court upholding the right to impose a carbon tax on provinces to concerns in the EU over potential vaccine delays. There's a lot to break down. So joining me right now is UofT Political Science professor Nelson Wiseman. Good morning to you, Nelson. It's been some time.
Good morning.
All right, so let's begin first with the news that we were following, breaking of the Supreme Court saying, listen, the federal tax is constitutional. In the game of politics, what does that mean?
Well, there's a legal issue here and there's a political issue. The courts have ruled that it's constitutional, it's legal for the federal government to require that the provinces meet a certain pricing standard. But politically, the provinces that are opposed to it, Ontario, Doug Ford, Jason Kenney in Alberta, Scott Moe in Saskatchewan, they can still fight it. In fact, Aaron O'Toole, the Conservative leader the other day, said that if they're elected, they will ensure there won't be a carbon tax. And they can do that. So they could always reverse the policy. But right now we have a Liberal government in power federally. And the law that's been passed, which deals with carbon pricing, not necessarily an automatic tax, has been upheld by the courts. And sure enough, in April, in the next few days, we're going to get an increase in the cost that we pay for gasoline at the pumps.
Mm-hmm. Nelson, you say, so we have the Liberals in power right now, minority government, but again, things could change. We're looking to, could we potentially be heading to the polls? And what could this decision mean in the whole game of it all? Because all eyes are on the federal government. Obviously, we're through this last year. We're talking about the vaccinations. People are critical of the feds, saying, listen, we were too slow to act. We haven't done a good enough job. Is this all going to play a big role in what happens next?
Well, I'm one of those who doesn't think we're going to have an election. The pandemic and the whole vaccination story is essentially consuming all the oxygen. The last thing people want is an election. Although we've had some provincial elections, the context is very different. There's very little appetite for going to the polls. When we do have an election, which I suspect will be a year from now, a lot of these things will be in the rearview mirror. I mean, even the carbon taxes that we've had, people have, they've been paid for. And by a year from now, the vaccination story will be an old story. You can't tell what's going to happen in an election. Election campaigns are very dynamic and they can turn on a dime, and they have in the past. So I won't speculate now on what impact these two particular issues are going to have on the election.
Nelson, very quickly for you, we are looking ahead to the federal budget in just a few weeks' time. What are you anticipating it will look like?
Oh, I'm anticipating continued very high deficits and a mounting debt. And I think, obviously, the Conservatives will make a lot of noise about that. The Liberals will defend it. The NDP will say it's not enough and insufficiently directed. And the Bloc Québécois will probably say it doesn't completely serve Quebec's interests.
Yeah, a lot to watch here. Nelson, we appreciate you taking the time, especially this early morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, 7:09, that's what we're sitting at right now. We're going to join the gang. Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday.